Coming to work is great. I'm surrounded by awesome people. Management is great. All my coworkers are great. I just am totally blessed to be surrounded by my coworkers.
On a day-to-day basis, I'm in contact with upwards of about 200 people, either via phone or via email, just working on building relationships and being there to help them make the right decisions.
I get to talk about music gear. I get to geek out on all of the things I love about audio gear, guitars, microphones, preamps, compressors. For nearly 9 years now, I've had clients that I have watched progress with their recording studios, and they send me their projects that they've been mixing, and it's like, wow, hey, that microphone you recommended, this is what it sounds like, It's a very powerful thing.
Being a sales engineer to me means being on the front lines of the music industry. With people who are passionate about gear, I get to help them. I get to steer them into the right gear that's going to allow them to express themselves. So being a sales engineer is really great because now I get paid to do what I've always loved to do anyway.
One of the best things about being a sales engineer at Sweetwater is that 24/7 I'm surrounded by some of the smartest, most talented, most creative people that I know. There's guys up on the floor that have Grammys, that have been on tour with some of the biggest bands and the biggest names in the business, and if I can't solve a problem or if I don't know the answer, give me a couple minutes and I guarantee I can get somebody on the phone that can.
The tools we're given to enrich our own lives and other people's lives is beyond any other job or situation I've ever found myself in. We sell gear. Yeah, we sell gear, but it's always based on the right thing to do. It's always putting someone else's need first.
I never expected when I took this job here at Sweetwater that some of the most common everyday things that we do make some of the biggest impacts in people's lives. Whether it's following up on a customer call just to make sure that their guitar pedal arrived, the most simple everyday common gesture and always doing the right thing as a Sweetwater sales engineer gets some of the biggest reactions, and it's incredibly rewarding.
I felt like I learned more in my 13-week training than I did in my near 4 years of college. Just because the topics that are covered are so dynamic, and then again with the ongoing training here on a day-to-day basis, we just get to get hands-on with all the gear and get face time with those manufacturers.
The Sweetwater management team encourage everybody to use the skills, the leadership skills, the management skills, to use ourselves to go out into the community and do good, to lead.
One of the reasons why I love working for Sweetwater is because I love Fort Wayne. Everybody here is so involved with growing the community that it's just an absolute pleasure to be working here for people who love what I love, and that's music and Fort Wayne.
Being here for 4 years and raising a family, I would not trade that in for the world. The cost of living is really low. We were paying outrageous rent living in DC.
My wife and I recently purchased a home downtown. We love being surrounded by what's happening in Fort Wayne. As far as the amenities go at Sweetwater, it's like not just like working in a candy store. We got a workout facility with a personal trainer so I can stay in shape, keep my beach body going, I've got a hair salon, haircuts by Amanda. She does beautiful work. If there was a bed here, I could live here. I've got everything I need.
I'd been able to invest in a house, and previously I didn't think that's something that I would have been able to do at 25.
Everyone is operating on a level of excellence that is unheard of. These guys know what they're doing, and they're the best in the industry.
Our CEO here at Sweetwater Sound, Chuck Surak, is just phenomenal. And I've never once ever felt like I couldn't approach him or talk to him about really anything that I needed to. The absolute best boss I've ever worked for. Sorry for all the bosses I've worked for in the past.
It's rare that a CEO would be willing to invest individually in each person and each department in their personal growth.
What makes a successful sales engineer at Sweetwater? I guess I'm qualified to answer since I was the very first sales engineer. When I started Sweetwater back in 1979 in my Volkswagen bus, it was just me taking every call, running a small recording studio, and branching out soon to become a pro audio and music retailer. After watching the amazing growth of our company over the years to the point where we're at today, I can break success as a sales engineer down to two things: passion and integrity. Integrity is pretty self-explanatory. we're looking for self-starters who can manage and grow their own business with honesty, intelligence, and a positive attitude. For us, passion means several things. You have to be passionate about the gear, to have that desire to learn and know everything you can about all types of music and pro audio equipment. You also have to be passionate about using that gear. Our sales engineers have incredible personal studios, play in bands, run live sound, work on music projects. They're using the equipment on a daily basis. Honestly, these types of passion are the easy part. We all love music and gear, but even more important, you have to be passionate about serving our customers, to be willing to go the extra mile to ensure that our customers are totally thrilled and satisfied each and every time they deal with us. You have to be willing to always do the right thing for the customer, even if it's not always the easy thing to do. The goal of myself and Sweetwater's management team for our employees is to ensure that everyone is happy, fulfilled, and able to focus on the task at hand to take care of our customers above all else. We work extremely hard here, often for long hours, and things move very, very quickly. In fact, we call it Sweetwater time. But with the right mix of work and amenities, and the stress-free quality of our life in our beautiful city, Fort Wayne, our team has the ingredients to create a balanced, fulfilling, and rewarding career in life.